Yeah, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the hopeful elect Akion that's pushing his word in true sincerity. So, sincere woman asked me a question on the board that she believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. She trying to keep the laws to the best of her ability. She really believe in his word and what we teach. But her husband is not a believer, and he's into abominable things. Basically just a person from the world. Cut it like that, okay? The scripture says that you have to be with that person, even to like to dwell with you. You're one flesh. You know what I'm saying? You have to stay with that husband for life, man. Regardless, man.
That's right.
Until the Lord makes a move. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, the Lord throws tests on you to test your faith. All right?
Yep.
And ultimately, He gonna make moves, man, to a point that He gonna put the spirit on your husband that he's gonna believe.
Yep.
Sooner or later. It's all about patience and the trials of your trials. We all gotta partake. All right?
Right.
The problem with our people, they like to appease their flesh, man. Thinking that's the answer. They want to lean to their own understanding, thinking that's the answer. But at the end of the day, the Lord is always correct, man.
Right.
How we know He'll always correct is through these scriptures. Okay, so it's gonna be a quick lesson. These people are dumb, man. They don't know how to drive. But go ahead.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. It says, "Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband."
That's right. Go ahead. You can break it down, bro.
Right. So the Apostle Paul is basically, this is a letter to the church in Corinth. He was explaining to the brethren, it'd be better for brothers that don't have a wife not to have one.
Exactly. Because
when you have a wife, that's another responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And it's more trouble in the flesh. And having a woman, that's another battle in itself. You know what I'm saying? With your focus on this truth.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a woman, you don't have that extra distraction.
That's right.
So you're able to focus on the word more. Okay. It says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, let every woman have her own husband. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence. So let's see. So a man that has a wife, you have to give her due benevolence.
That's right.
You can't neglect your wife.
That's right.
So that's why Apostle Paul is explaining to the brethren, if you don't have a wife, don't seek one.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because so you can be focused on this word.
That's right.
It says, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband.
That's right. It goes vice versa.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. It says, the wife have not power of her own body, but the husband.
That's right. Why? Because you are possession to your husband. So basically, you belong to him.
Yep.
Okay? Because the scripture said he shall rule over you, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
That's right. It says, and likewise also the husband have not power of his own body, but the wife.
They basically join together, man. Okay? Go ahead.
That's right. It says, defraud ye not the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. So
you're gonna have your problems. You're gonna have that time apart, to fast and pray and see what the Lord will give you that answer of what you're gonna do. Okay? All right. Go ahead.
All right. It says, I speak this by permission and not of commandment. It says, for I would that all men were even as I myself, but every man have his proper gift of the Most High, one after this manner and another after that.
That's right.
You know, so Apostle Paul, he understands, you know, every man is not going to be like him. Every man is not going to have that spirit to you know, not have a woman. You're going to have brothers that's going to have wives. You know what I'm saying? And those brothers that have their wives, they got to, you know, they got to figure out how to, you know, to keep themselves in the faith.
That's right.
You know, work out that situation, you know. But Apostle Paul is basically saying, man, like, you know, he's giving that loose from a woman. Okay?
Yes. Yep.
It says, I say therefore to the unmarried widows, it is good for them as if they abide even as I. It says, but let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn.
That's right.
You know, Apostle Paul is saying, so it's better, you know, if you burning, you know, you feel that desire to have a wife, or you can get a wife.
Yep.
But understand, when you get a wife, you're gonna have that trouble in the flesh. That's what comes with it. You gotta give her due benevolence. You know, so this you gotta understand the choices that you make. You gotta be able to deal with those choices that you make. Okay,
right.
It says, but if they cannot contain, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn. And unto the married I command ye not. But the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband.
That's right. That's right. There you go. A wife cannot depart her husband, man. So because why? Because you are joined unto your husband. All right.
That's right.
Okay, you joined unto your husband. You are joined unto your husband, so you cannot you can't keep him from having sex with you because he, you can't keep things. What we read earlier, you know, you can't keep things from him, man, like that. You know, if he wants to have sex with you, he's gonna have sex with you, man.
Right.
Okay. All right. These are ones that's married right now. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's right. It says, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband.
Yeah. So you depart, you gonna be unmarried, man.
Yep.
Or reconcile with your husband.
Yep.
All right. So in the bottom line, it really depends on the man's decision. At the end of the day.
Right.
Okay. According to this world, shit, women be go Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they caught up with Esau's philosophy. They caught up with all these other doctrines. You know, they be tossed to and fro.
Right.
Okay? And that's easy because they the weaker vessel, man.
Yep.
They listen to any type of lie, whatever that makes them feel good.
That's right.
Okay? But if it's not according to the scriptures, not according to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're going to be through here in America, man, sooner or later.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That's right. It says, but if she, let her remain unmarried or reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. But to the rest speak I not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away.
Yeah, so if you have a woman that doesn't believe in his word, you know, she a two dirt, but she loves to be with you and helps you out, being a helpmate, and she doing her duties as a woman.
Right.
You can't cut her off, man.
Right.
Okay? You can't do that. All right? That's your wife for life, man. Period.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
That's right. It says, and the woman which have an husband that believeth not, if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him.
So if he loves to be around you, even though he don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and he loves to be with you, he loves being around you, and everything, you can't leave him.
That's right.
No matter how much it hurts you.
Yep.
Because you believe in his word and he doesn't, you have to fulfill your duty as a wife, a woman.
That's right.
Because that hasn't changed.
That's right.
Okay? All right? But with fasting and praying, the Lord's gonna make a way. He gonna put the spirit on your husband to believe, or something else might happen.
Right.
Things happen, man. But this is a trial, a test unto you women who's in the faith and don't have a husband that don't believe. It's a trial on you to see if you're gonna give in and fuck with another dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a test.
That's right.
To see if you're worthy.
That's right.
Don't get us wrong. There are women there are elect that's women.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is just a test. All right, go ahead.
That's right. It says, for the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband.
Goes vice versa, man. Okay? But if they're not doing their duties as a husband or wife do, the Lord's gonna do something, man.
Right.
Because what it says that when you don't do certain things, you consider as an infidel. So you know, the answer to everything here, you cannot leave your husband. Period.
Right.
If he likes to be around you, he not the most perfect guy. No one's perfect.
Right.
You know, he, like I said, even if he's unbelieving, he don't believe in his word, but he likes to be with you and everything. You cannot leave your husband. Period.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. It says
That should be it, right?
Yes, a little more. It says, for the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Elsewhere your children are clean, but now are they holy.
There you go. Your household's gonna be clean because you're that body that believes in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So your children are protected. Okay? Alright, but once you start slipping and start bullshitting, talking to other men, that spirit's gonna leave you, man. And guess what? Your children's not gonna be protected. How about that? See, the thing is, the people in this society only think about their goddamn selves, man. They don't think about their children. Okay? They be say, oh, I love my daughter, I love my son and everything. Well, if you do what the Lord tells you to do.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's my shit on that.
You got a preset?
That's the only one chapter I got. Unless you want me to get that the Corinthians 11.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 1. Or this is Apostle Paul speaking. It says, "Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Yahweh Shai."
That's right.
He says, "Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them unto you."
Keep the ordinances, man. That's what the bottom line. The thing is, in this society, men and women, the 2/3 of our people don't follow the ordinances, man. Okay? All right? They break from that. They break from the ordinance. You got men that's submitting to women.
Right.
You know, like, you know, they will lose their wits over a fucking female, man. And be a slave unto them. That's out of order. Okay?
That's right.
Go ahead.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the man. All right? Okay, remember what the scripture said. You know, he's sanctified through you because you're the one who believed. All right? The thing is, you got to have faith and patience and prayer. All right? To endure this trial, man. And the Lord's going to show you favor, man. You just got to believe that. Okay? The problem with people, they don't have any patience, man.
Yep.
It's like they have a time limit to everything. There's no such thing as a time limit. The Lord deals when the Lord deals.
That's right.
We're just clay. He's the potter.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
That's right. It says, "But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahweh Shai is the Most High."
There you go, man. We follow Yahweh Shai. All right, and Yahweh Shai follows the Father. That destroys that Trinity garbage. But the moral, the point of this subject is that if your man does not believe and you believe, you cannot leave your husband. Okay? IUIC teaches that, oh, if your husband don't believe, we're gonna set you up with another husband. That's adultery. That's sin upon death, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
That's adultery. Purely that's adultery. You can't do that, man. That's totally against the scriptures.
That's right.
But this is what happens when you serve Jesus the Christ. Because
right.
you can do that. You can commit adultery.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So you have to stay with your husband.
That's
All right?
I got one more precept.
Go ahead, brother.
We'll close it out.
Fine.
It's gonna make the point. This is Genesis 3:16.
Mhm.
It says, "Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow."
And what does that mean? It's all about childbearing.
Mhm.
All right? Because we went off and everything. Eve went off, so what? Guess the penalty is what? That's the spirit. Ka'ala Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The penalty of what? You're gonna have pain, birth pains.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's right. It says, and unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow
Mm-hmm.
and thy conception.
That's right.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children,
Mm-hmm.
and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
So when you go to that word desire, it means the woman wants to have, they want to rule over you. That's their desire. If you go to the NLT, it will tell you. All right? And that's what's going on right now. These women want to rule over their husbands, man, and that's totally out of order. But go ahead.
It says, thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And he gonna rule over you. Why? Because it's the ordinance. The woman's supposed to follow her husband.
Mhm.
Okay? All right? Be blessed that you got a taste of this word and you've been called.
That's right.
Okay? Take that. Keep that in your back pocket, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what it is, man. Hey, and you women out there that's following Yahweh Shem Yahushai, keeping the laws to the best of your ability, I shouldn't even give it to her. Just to go there, you dumb broad. And I'm recording.
Wow.
But anyway, you know, hey, be blessed that you have a taste of the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And everything's going to fall in place. But in the same time, you're going to be tried. You're going to be tested to see if you deem worthy. Like we are. We tested every day.
That's right.
You know, the problem is our people don't want to catch that hell. They want everything sweet.
Yeah.
All right? They don't want no obstacle courses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is why it's called the straight gate. It's tough. You got anything to say?
That's right. Yeah, man. That's it. You know, the brother pretty much nailed it. You know what I'm saying? The Most High set this order up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what the order has to be kept.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a reason why the Most High made the man before the woman.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know the man, we have all the responsibility. So you women out there, you supposed to be supporting the brethren.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we out here on the front lines. You know, we doing all the heavy work, man.
That's right.
Y'all, you supposed to be a help.
That's right.
You supposed to be a support. You supposed to be a support system for the man. You know.
Right.
So yeah, you know. So to the sister that had that question, hopefully you know you were edified by this lesson.
That's right. That's right. So we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors for the apostle and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace out, safe for the whole flag Akim. That's pushing this word